This is my second day using the Switch 2 and I have some feedback. The first thing that I absolutely adore about the Switch 2 is the 7.9-inch screen size, because this is bloody massive. It does help because if you wear glasses like me or you have problems with your eyesight, don't get me wrong, when I play on my Nintendo Switch Lite or my OLED, it's okay, but I tend to not play as much because my eyes tend to hurt. But the bigger screen definitely is a plus. It comes down to the refresh hertz, where the original Switch is only 60 hertz and the Nintendo Switch 2 is a whopping 120 hertz. The one thing that confuses me, the one thing in the whole entire world that confuses me about these consoles, but I feel like the battery life on the OLED and the original Switch is much longer than the Switch 2. For the price tag of the Switch 2, I'm shocked. Do not get me started on the LCD screen for the Switch 2. It's not even an OLED edition, and I paid over £400 for not even an OLED edition screen. When it comes to the storage of the Switches, we obviously have to go and spend a lot of money on an SD card, because let's be honest, the storage on the original Switch is not the best. When it comes to the Switch 2, it comes with a whopping 256 gigabytes of storage, which is really good compared to the original Switch. The original Switch only has 32 gigabytes. The last thing that I want to say is the microphone. There is now a microphone on your Nintendo Switch 2, but if you have no friends or you have friends that don't have another Switch 2, there's not really any point to having that microphone in it, I guess. I think the last thing I want to address is the processing chip that's in the Switch 1 versus the Switch 2. Now, they say that the Switch 2 is a lot more faster, it can run things a lot more faster versus the original Switch and the OLED edition, but me personally, because I own every single Switch there is, I don't see a difference. I see no difference between this one, the original OG Switch, no difference compared to this one right here. There is no difference. Personally, I can't see it. Maybe other people can, but for me, I can't. La 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 la. Oh, you're still here? Oh, fair enough. Let me just tell you what else is coming to Switch 2. And that's probably why I brought it. Tamagotchi life. Tamagotchi life. Exclusive games coming to just the Switch 2, so that is definitely a plus if you want to buy the Switch 2. Games like the fan favourite Tamagotchi Life 2025, I would pick my Nintendo 3DS XL over all of these devices. There's more. You can now charge your Nintendo Switch 2 in 2 places instead of 1. We need a Nintendo 2 places to charge your Switch. So at the bottom is where you can still charge it like you would on the original Switch, but as we go to the top, you can now charge it at the top. 2 charging slots, maybe it's for a camera or an extra accessory I haven't got yet. Is it worth it still? So we're at the end of the video. The results are in. In the big 2025, if I had the budget for either a Nintendo Switch OLED or a Nintendo Switch 2, for right now, I would have to go with an OLED. I'm sorry. You want the big upgrades, you want the big screens, you want exclusive games, even though the Switch 2 still plays original Switch games as well, then go with this one. But if your budget is a little bit tighter, but you want to have a Switch and you want to play Switch games, then get the OLED edition. Until Nintendo fixes their problems with the Nintendo Switch 2 and brings out a lot more games, I personally don't think that it's really worth buying for right now.